Hi, everybody. This is Laura Lee Waldorf. I'm a certified Bonnie Prudden Myotherapist, and Joan Wilworth is here with us today, and she's a certified Bonnie Prudden Myotherapist also because we are in Tucson, Arizona, getting recertified, which we need to be recertified every 2 years because we like to get together, and there are new up and coming things in the muscle world. So, Joan, how did you discover myotherapy?
Well, I first met I went to Enid's exercise class, and then she asked me to help. She liked the way I moved, and she asked me to help teach baby swim, and I did that with her one year. And because I loved the program so much, I took the program to my kids' school, which one was in kindergarten. And I did the exercises there all year with the kindergarten kids. The teacher was so impressed that she sent a letter to Bonnie Prudden and said that her kids were doing so much better in reading and learning, and she felt it was because of the exercise program. So Bonnie has, I guess, had connections with Reader's Digest, the owners or something.
Okay.
And they would give free workshops. So she sent the letter to Bonnie. Bonnie sent it to the Reader's Digest people, and they paid for my first 5-day workshop with Bonnie Prudden.
Oh, nice.
So it was wonderful. I just loved to go every year when she had the 5 days.
Uh-huh.
But first, I got into fitness first, and one of the first places that Bonnie came to teach about myotherapy was in New Hampshire. And so we were the very first ones to even learn about it before she wrote the book.
Wow.
In the 70s. Yes.
Wow.
So it's helped me a lot. It's helped my whole family.
Mm-hmm.
My children do it. My children know about it. And my husband, he used to travel and come home with back pain. I would work on him, and he would feel better. And now he knows how to work on me. So it's wonderful. I've been doing this since 1974, probably, even before the school opened up. And mostly on my family, but then we moved to Florida, and I started the business, and I talk it up when I teach fitness, and I used to do workshops through the college. The college would pay for all the advertising.
Okay.
And I would talk to people, and they would come. And I just basically, did the same thing everybody else has to do, get out into the public, tell them what Bonnie Prudden was, who she was, and how she brought myotherapy into the world, and how it has helped everyone with pain. But it's been wonderful for me because unfortunately I don't have a lot of pain. But when I first met Enid, her exercises actually made me feel better, and that got rid of a lot of headaches I had from a car accident.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually the exercise that helped me more at first.
Before even the myotherapy kicked in.
Yes.
So
yes.
the combination really must have put it over the top.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you teaching Aqua size, and boy, can you move. It's pretty impressive. I love it when you teach them.
I'm glad I can because, 75, people aren't doing those things.
That's right. And this is what 75 is supposed to look like.
30-something years now, I guess we've been doing exercise and myotherapy on people.
So myo means muscle and therapy means to heal. What exactly do you do? Do you use oils or do you have clothes on? Or?
I use our thumbs, our elbows, our knuckles, and we press on a muscle that hurts. Usually we take a history of the person, and so that kind of gives us an idea of where the pain might be coming from. And then we go down, usually we do the back, go down each side of the back. We do the gluteals and the legs, just do some basic things. And then if they have a place that's really bad, like a shoulder, we have to concentrate more on that. But we just went every inch of the body that we could find before there was, key places to follow from the book. Because we knew about it before the book was out.
That's pretty phenomenal right there.
Yeah.
So so when you work with trigger points, do I'm not really clear. Do you hold them for a certain amount of time, or?
Yes, you press on the person and you tell that person, on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being a really terrible pain, we don't want to go higher than an 8. So you apply the pressure, and they'll say to you, look, that's enough, or that's an 8, or that's a 9, and you can ease up. And then you go to the next spot, and usually now they don't even say so much what number they're at, because you can kind of know by their reaction. You know, if they tense up, you're going too hard.
Okay.
So
they're in control, though.
yes.
As far as they're giving feedback.
Right. And then you kind of must knead it out, a little massage a little bit.
They'll
But
treat.
you always stretch the area afterwards.
Okay.
Make sure, so that's the key thing, is telling the muscle to remember to stay lengthened instead of shortened.
And it'll probably go back to shorten because it's used to it,
Yes.
depending on how long.
Uh-huh. So it's like re-educating the muscle
Mm-hmm.
to lengthen
Mm-hmm.
and stop spasming up. Usually a trigger point is like a spasm in the muscle.
Okay, I see.
We release that, and then move the person through range of motion, teach them the exercise, and they usually feel really good, really much better.
So it doesn't seem like you need a lot of equipment or anything
No,
fancy. You
you
can do it
don't.
anywhere. Or?
You can do it anywhere. I've had people on the floor in a hotel room. My husband says, oh, there she goes again. Her elbow's in the butt.
That's the starting point,
You
huh?
get used to it. And you see somebody hurting, and then you just say to them, well, why are you limping, or are you hurting somewhere? And you just can't help it. I want to help them.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So would you recommend becoming a myotherapist to anybody?
Oh, definitely, definitely. You learn so much about yourself. You learn much about people. If you're a people person and you want to help, and you know people are in pain, and usually people have gone through all types of drugs, and it still doesn't help because drugs just cause another side effect.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be a advocate to help them to relieve pain and feel much better.
And they can help themselves too, can't they? Can they learn how to do this themselves?
Yes, we can show them how to do their own trigger points.
Mm-hmm.
We have special little equipments like a crook or a bodo.
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 Where's that name come from?
That's a good question. They're all because Bonnie thought it up. Enid's husband's name is Don, and he would make them. And so she took the D-O from Don and the B-O from Bonnie and called it a Bodo.
That's funny. Well, there's no Bodos. I mean, except for if I hear Bodo, I know it's myotherapy.
That's right, that's right. It's a funny name, but that's just because Bonnie was so creative in anything
She
she did.
sounds like an amazing woman.
Yes.
So so when you it seems like it brings you to a lot of opportunities, like this can help everybody, or just everybody with muscles, or
Yeah, I can help people's anything that most of the time when you can't even find a reason for it, people go to the doctors and there's all they can hand them is medication. You can help them without medication.
wonderful, and it's empowering for them too.
It is.
So you referred to a book. Could you tell me the title of it? Is it one book or two books?
She has a couple books. Pain Erasure was the first one,
Okay.
and then there was Guide to, I can't remember.
Myotherapy, Complete Guide to
Yeah,
Pain-Free
Complete.
Living.
Yes, that's the book.
Okay. And Bonnie Prudden is her last name Prudden?
Prudden.
Okay. And how would you learn more about myotherapy? Is it online at all?
Yes, there's a website.
Okay.
Just look up www.bonnieprudden.
Uh-huh. And there you go.
And
Or
you-
myotherapy, would that do it?
And myotherapy, you type that in and something will come up about Bonnie Prudden.
Okay.
And it's good to read her
Bio or?
biography, her past, because she was very creative and started the fitness in the United States. She also tested children with the Cross-Weber test, which is 5 tests that test your posture muscles. And Enid and I did that in New Hampshire, went to the schools, tested the children. It was just, and then we got the scores and found that American children were worse than they were when Bonnie was testing. I guess it was like 40 or 50%. Our kids were not able to pass the crossword test. It was like 85 or 90%. And then that means that they're not very fit. They can't, they won't feel good. They won't be able to read and write well because the body isn't working right.
And that's a totally distraction factor.
Mhm.
I mean, you can't really function without. Wow, that's really interesting. Well, love life and life will love you back.
It
Thank you very
does.
much, Joan.
And thank you.
You have a good night.
Thank you.